Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a very good New Year's. Hope you made some good resolutions for New Year's or some good life goals for 2020. But as always, I gotta keep talking about Power Rangers. Keep chugging along as I bring you guys the Power Ranger news and updates throughout the years, throughout the months, throughout the weeks, throughout the days. You know what I do here. So this video will be talking about what's going to be getting released in Power Rangers 2020. The very first video I'll be posting in 2020. How about that? So this video is of what we know so far coming out in 2020 that is Power Rangers related. Now this video is going to mostly focus on the comics because that's all we know so far. So if there's any different kind of updates, I'll definitely be posting about them. But this video is mostly going to be focusing about the comics and what's coming out this month comic-wise. So first up, next week on January 8th, 2020, we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers versus Ninja Turtles issue number 2. So MMPR versus TMNT issue number 2. And that is out on January 8th, 2020. I enjoyed the first issue. I had a lot of fun reading it and I can't wait to see where it goes next. I mean, this is just a fun read through and I'll definitely continue on with the review as long as I don't feel bogged out by covering all these comics every month. But we've got 4 Power Ranger comics I'll be covering this month and we'll get to the other 3 right away. So the following week on January 15th, 2020, we've got Saban's GoGo Power Rangers issue 27. 27 is continuing with the whole white light stuff that we've been doing throughout the GoGo Power Rangers. I mean, for the past 4 issues, I'd say, we've had this white light story out going on ever since in issue 25 or 24, I believe. No, 25, I believe. 24 was the Bulk and Skull thing, if I remember correctly, but we've had this whole white light storyline going on ever since issue 25, and I'm pretty sure it's going to wrap up in this issue right here, because we've got the Thunder Megazord versus Nimrod. Tommy's going on his whole journey to become the White Ranger, so we'll see if this storyline wraps up the whole White Ranger stuff. I hope it does, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I just want, we've seen white light, we know where it's going, we just want to get to the end before we, because we know what's going to happen. Tommy becomes the White Ranger and then stuff happens after that. I'm mostly interested on the Omega Ranger stuff, on the whole Jason, Trini and Zack storyline once we get around to that. But the Tommy stuff is cool. I've enjoyed his mini journey, but we know where it's going to go. We know he's going to become the White Ranger at the end of this storyline, at the end of this arc. So what's on after issue 27 of GoGo? So the following week we get Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 47 that comes out on January 22nd, 2020. So you can probably see the pattern. For the next upcoming weeks we're going to have Power Ranger comics each week coming out. It's going to be a lot to bog through and hopefully it doesn't bug me out that much. But MMPR issue 47 will be out on the 22nd of I nearly said July, but January. January 22nd is when MMPR 47 is coming out, which is going to be interesting because it's going to be the whole fallout of the big betrayal we had in issue 46. The Mighty Morphin team are going to discover who the Omega Rangers are after that big cliffhanger we had last month. I'm excited to see where it goes and the journey it takes, because the stuff they've been hyping up and promoting in upcoming issues where it's got the Anointed versus the Mighty Morphin team and a certain character is coming back, which I'll get into later down the line once we get further to that release date. But I'm looking forward to what happens. Maybe this character will return in the cliffhanger or the final page of issue 47. 47. Who knows? But 47 of Mighty Morphin comes out on the 22nd of January. And then at the end of January, on January 29th, we've got Saban's GoGo Power Rangers issue 28 coming out. So issue 28 of GoGo Power Rangers will be out on the 29th of January 2020. Oof, that's a mouthful of saying that really fast. And saying 2020, I'm going to have to get used to saying that this year. But anyway, issue 28 of GoGo Power Rangers is going to be very interesting, because from what they've teased and promoted in the Boom stuff, we're going to be seeing Rita's backstory. So Rita's backstory, well, we don't know if it's a backstory or it's a flashback. They just said we're going to find out what Rita got into, how she got locked in the dumpster and what happened to her in the dumpster and stuff like that. And that's going to be interesting to see, because Ryan's written Rita in this weird, interesting way that makes her more of a 3D character than a one-dimensional character, because Rita's actually fleshed out in the comics than she is in the TV show. Like, we had the whole thing with her mother, like, earlier on last year, and now we're going to actually see flashbacks of Rita in the dumpster. I'm hoping we'll get to see characters like Master Vile make some sort of appearance, or see Lady Fainer again. I'm curious to see how Ryan's going to handle this Rita flashback or this Rita origin story, because Rita in the comics, like learning more about her is always very interesting. So issue 28 of GoGo Power Rangers is out on the 29th of January 2020. Anyway folks, that's everything coming out in January for Power Rangers, mostly comic related. We've got no news on Beast Morphers yet, but if we get any Beast Morpher news, I'm definitely going to report it, I'm definitely going to talk about it. So if you want to get some Beast Morpher updates whenever Beast Morpher news happens, be sure to come to this channel. I'll give you the news as soon as I can. That'd be really interesting. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun talking about Beast Morphers once we get some news and some updates later down the line. So expect that on the channel eventually. But which issue of Power Rangers are you looking forward to reading this year? Is it Power Rangers versus Ninja Turtles, GoGo, Mighty Morphin? Please tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your opinions. Anyway guys, have a wonderful day. Peace out and take care. Bye!